For over a decade, the world of power has captured hearts, fueled debates, and kept fans on the edge of their seats. It wasn't just a story about crime, ambition, or rivalry. It was a story about human nature, about the choices people make when power tempts them, and about the cost of chasing a legacy. From the first season, viewers were drawn into a city alive with secrets, betrayal, and ambition. Each character had their own version of power, from the streets to the boardrooms, and every decision rippled across the story, shaping not only their lives, but the lives of everyone around them. The tension, the drama, and the intricate connections made every episode feel like more than entertainment. It felt like a glimpse into a world that was both thrilling and dangerous. Fans didn't just watch, they became part of a conversation about loyalty, justice, and ambition, discussing every twist, every betrayal, and every shocking ending as if it were real. The legacy of power isn't just in the story itself, but in the way it changed how people think about choices, consequences, and survival. Every character, from the heroes to the villains, carried the weight of this legacy. Some struggled to protect what they had, others fought to rise above what they were, and a few were willing to destroy anything in their path to claim the ultimate prize. The city became a living, breathing character of its own, reflecting the chaos, ambition, and desire that drove the human heart. And in the midst of all this, the show didn't shy away from revealing uncomfortable truths about crime, corruption, love, and loyalty. It showed that power is never free, that choices always carry consequences, and that a legacy is something you inherit, shape, and sometimes destroy. For fans, this wasn't just a story, it was an experience, a journey that kept them guessing, theorizing, and emotionally invested. The tension between old friends and new enemies, between ambition and loyalty, between love and betrayal, created a web so tangled that every revelation felt like a punch to the gut. And now, as the power legacy nears what might be its final chapter, the echoes of everything that came before are more powerful than ever. Every decision, every secret, every betrayal that defined the series is now pointing toward a climax that promises to answer questions fans have been asking for years. The stage is set for the ultimate showdown, for truths to be revealed, and for the weight of the legacy to finally come crashing down. This is more than a continuation, it is a reckoning. And in the shadows of what's coming, there is a new rhythm, a new energy that reminds us that every end is also a beginning. The Power legacy built a foundation of storytelling that didn't just entertain. It challenged viewers to feel, think, and question. It created a world where power was a force that could corrupt, elevate, or destroy. And it gave us characters whose decisions will haunt the narrative long after the screen goes dark. As fans prepare for what could be the last show, there is anticipation and nostalgia intertwined with excitement and fear. The city, the streets, and the people who made this story unforgettable are all waiting to reveal what happens when a legacy is truly tested. And while the story has always been about control and survival, the truth is that the power of this world comes from its impact on its audience. The legacy isn't just what happens on screen, it's the memories, the theories, and the emotions that continue to resonate with fans everywhere. With the release of the Power Origins theme song, that legacy is being reignited, reminding us all of where it began, what it represents, and the raw, unfiltered energy that has always been at the heart of the story. The foundation is set. The pieces are in place. And as the countdown to the final chapter begins, the world of power feels alive, urgent, and more relevant than ever. Every fan knows that the journey was never just about crime or betrayal. It was about understanding the true cost of power and witnessing what people are willing to do to claim it, defend it, or destroy it. And now, the time has come to face the consequences, to witness the final moves, and to feel the weight of a legacy that will not be forgotten. When the first notes of the Power Origins theme song hit, it wasn't just music, it was a jolt of electricity that reminded fans why this world captured their imagination in the first place. The song carries the weight of history, the pulse of ambition, and the heartbeat of a story that has always been larger than life. From the first beat, it evokes memories of moments that defined the power legacy, the rise of heroes, the fall of villains, and the choices that shaped a city teetering on the edge of chaos. There's a rhythm in the song that feels familiar, yet entirely new, blending the nostalgia of past seasons with the excitement of fresh possibilities. Every note seems to echo the city's skyline at night. Every bass drop resonates with the tension that has always been at the core of the story. And every lyric whispers secrets fans have longed to hear. It's more than a song, it's a narrative. Device, a signal that the world of power isn't done yet. That even as legacies conclude, origins continue to unfold. For the fans, the song instantly became a symbol of connection. Listeners find themselves replaying it, dissecting the lyrics, analyzing the beats, and imagining the stories that might emerge alongside it. It's a bridge between the past and the present, a reminder that every legacy started somewhere, with choices that built empires and rivalries that defined destinies. What makes the theme song so compelling is not just its sound, but the way it captures emotion. There's a tension in the melody that mirrors the struggles of the characters, a rise and fall that reflects ambition and betrayal, and a subtle undercurrent of hope that suggests even in darkness, something powerful is waiting to emerge. Fans often describe the feeling of hearing it as stepping back into a city they know intimately, walking through streets filled with stories they've lived vicariously for years. Yet, there's also a thrill of discovery, because Power Origins promises new secrets, new beginnings, and new players who will challenge everything fans thought they knew. The song works like a mirror. It reflects the past while illuminating the path forward. It's impossible not to get drawn into the energy, to feel the pulse of a narrative that continues to evolve even as the legacy nears its conclusion. Every instrumental layer seems carefully designed to stir anticipation, every crescendo to heighten the sense of urgency, and every subtle pause to let fans breathe and imagine what comes next. It's a masterclass in storytelling through music, because without any dialogue or visuals, the theme song alone tells a story of power gained, power lost, and the power that continues to linger just out of reach. For longtime followers, hearing it is a reminder of the battles they've witnessed, the alliances that have shifted, and the betrayals that left the deepest scars. For new audiences, it's an invitation of promise that there's a rich world, ready to be explored, full of drama, tension, and unforgettable characters. What makes it unique is how it manages to feel epic without being overwhelming, intimate without being simple. It balances nostalgia with anticipation, providing a soundtrack that enhances the emotional connection fans already have with the story. The release of this theme song also sparked conversations, fan theories, and speculation about the direction of the final show. Every beat and lyric has been analyzed, every snippet replayed, every detail scrutinized for hints of what might come. In a way, it's a narrative puzzle, each musical note a clue, each rhythm a signal, each melody a piece of the larger story. Beyond just the music, the theme song became a cultural moment, uniting fans around shared excitement and shared memories. It's a reminder that even as the Power legacy approaches its conclusion, the essence of the story, the energy, the ambition, and the drama remains as potent as ever. With Power Origins, fans are not just looking back, they are being invited to witness the roots of it all, to feel the power that started everything, and to imagine the ways it will continue to shape the narrative. The song isn't merely an introduction, it's a declaration that the world of power is alive, evolving, and ready to remind everyone why they fell in love with it in the first place. It's a new beginning wrapped in the echoes of the past, and it holds the promise of answers, revelations, and the excitement that comes from knowing that, even as one chapter closes, another is just beginning.